We got a crazy new plugin from Analog Obsession, LA-3A. I'm about to explain it to you in under 5 minutes. The clock is ticking.
Tonka just dropped something sick, and I'm not letting this one sit. This is LAEA, Analog Obsession's brand new solid-state optical compressor, LA-3A style. And if you know your compressor history, you know why that matters. The LA-2A, the LALA video, is tube-based, slow, warm, rubbery. The LA-3A is solid-state, faster, punchier, more aggressive. Same Opto vibe DNA, but completely different character. Where the LA-2A floats underneath your audio, the LA-3A grabs it. That distinction is everything when you're choosing which one to reach for in a session. 2 different tools, 2 different jobs, 6 controls. That's it. Set it and forget it, and that simplicity is intentional. Reduction sets your gain reduction. This is your only compression, depth control, and it's doing all the heavy lifting. When you see that needle moving, you're watching the solid-state optical circuit grab the mid-range of your signal and pull it forward, not clamping. Not a VCA fast clamp choking your transients. It's the Opto vibe doing what it does, smooth, program-dependent, mid-forward compression that makes things sit without sounding processed.
This is basically for when you want to get some punch in your vocals or your drums where they're not cutting through a mix. This is the type of compressor that can
dial it gently and you've got glue. Push it harder and you've got attitude. Gain is clean output. No color, no sauce, just makeup gain. Keep your levels honest and move on. LIM flips the unit into limiter mode. Same optical circuit, same character, but now it's a ceiling. Use this on a vocal bus when a performance is slightly out of control, but you don't want to squash the dynamics. The Opto behavior catches peaks with harmonic weight instead of just chopping them off. Never boxy, never harsh. Now the 2 features that make LAEA a workhorse in Logic Pro or any DAW. High pass engages the sidechain high pass filter. You're not filtering the audio, you're filtering what the compressor hears. Kick drum, 808, bass fundamental, all that low-end energy causes the compressor to pump on every hit. High pass tells the sidechain to ignore it. Your low end punches through untouched while the compressor stays focused on the mid-range where the vocal lives. On a dense mix, that one switch is the difference between a compressor that fights your low end and one that works with it. EXT engages the external sidechain. This is where LAEA gets surgical. Route a separate signal into the sidechain input, and now the compressor reacts to that signal instead of its own input. Duck a pad under a vocal, compress a synth to the rhythm of a kick, trigger the optical circuit from anything in your session. That kind of control on an optical compressor at any price point is rare. On a free plugin, it's disrespectful to the paid competition. No oversampling, Tonka embedded lightweight anti-aliasing directly into the circuit instead. CPU stays low, stack it across 20 tracks without your session choking. On a full arrangement, that decision matters more than people realize. You're not sacrificing sound quality, you're gaining efficiency. Now, here's the sauce. This one is for people who actually use their tools. Every time you open a new instance of LAEA, it loads at default size. If you're running it at 150 or 200% on a large monitor, every new instance snaps back to small. The fix is simple. Open LAEA fresh, resize it before you touch a single knob, then save that state as your default preset in your DAW. Now every new instance opens at your size automatically. 30 seconds saved every session, hours saved over a year of mixing. That's the move. LAEA is free and new. Link is in the description. Check my playlist for more.